Hello and welcome to highlights from round 18 of the Barclays FA Women's Super League. The destination of this season's WSL title remains in the balance, and those top 3 Champions League qualification places are still very much up for grabs. So much to play for, here's what's coming your way. No North London derby due to COVID, so Chelsea were hoping to claim top spot with victory at Leicester. Manchester United have their eyes firmly set on third place. They welcomed Everton to Old Trafford. And Brighton travelled to West Ham, looking to move ahead of them in the mid-table scrap. Just as we thought we'd seen the end of the fixture disruption due to COVID-19, 2 of the weekend's games were unfortunately postponed. Spurs away at Arsenal, their second game in a week to go, and Manchester City against Birmingham also unable to take place. But we start at the King Power Stadium, where Leicester hosted champions Chelsea. Commentary comes from Mark Scott.
Well, there are 2 changes for Leicester as Demi Lambourne returns in goal in place of Sophie Harris. Meanwhile, Abby McManus is missing with the injury she suffered against Everton late on, so Sophie Browham comes in at the back for her. 2 changes for Chelsea from their last WSL game. They're without Pernilla Harder due to injury, while Jessie Fleming moves to the bench. So Ji So-Yun and Bethany England are brought into the side, with Emma Hayes saying that both of them have been brilliant in training. There's still no Fran Kirby in the squad. Away by Mushevich. Jess Carter. Here's Wrighton. Still Wrighton. Seemed to lose her footing. Kerr's there. And Chelsea have got themselves a free kick. And Wrighton running at the back line. Oh, what a hit! And what a start for Chelsea. Guro Wrighton with a ripper. Well, she won the free kick, and she has dispatched it in some style as well. This is an absolute masterpiece. Here's Millie Bright. A lovely pass, and Kerr chasing. It's Sam Kerr. It's a brilliant save. Kerr onto the rebound. 2-0. Well, is it a case of history repeating itself? Are Chelsea going to rack up another big score against Leicester, this time in the WSL? They have started in ruthless fashion. It's a poor line from Leicester, and although Kerr couldn't take advantage with her first effort, Demi Lambourne with a pretty smart save. The keeper could do absolutely nothing about the rebound for Kerr. Here's Kerr. So much room, and it's a third. It's Bethany England. It's absolutely incredible from Chelsea early on. Leicester are being cut to shreds by Chelsea, who are very much grasping the opportunity to go top of the table with both hands. Leicester in danger of being absolutely pummeled. Jess Carter appealing for and getting the corner kick. Decent looking delivery, that not dealt with. Chance, and another. Oh my word, this is absolutely staggering from Chelsea, who have raced into a 4-goal lead with barely 10 minutes on the clock. It is a royal performance from Chelsea at the King Power. Spun forwards by Bright. Net by de Graaf. Picked up by Cuthbert. Ji So-Yun. Wrighton stood it up well, and there's the 5th. Bethany England's there again. Well, Leicester held out for a bit longer this time around, but you always felt another goal was just around the corner. That is stood up wonderfully well, just begging to be nodded beyond the keeper. Here's Wrighton. Ingle. Ji So-yun. Wrighton. Got a deflection. Oh, it's gone in. Chelsea grab a sixth in the final few seconds of the first half. And it's Guro Wrighton who is right in the thick of it once again for Chelsea. Too much room for Wrighton once again. Well, I'm sure she's looking for a teammate. If she was going for goal, it's some finish. Guess we'll never know, but she will celebrate regardless. Chelsea 7th, and it's Sam Kerr. They've struck early in the second half as well. It's another quality Chelsea goal. Leicester all over the place. England with the ball in this time. Kerr got clear and then made the most of the space to guide it beyond Demi Lambourne. Charles did well, chance, there is the 8th goal. Lauren James gets in on the act to give Chelsea that final flourish. Great stuff here from Charles. Burst to the byline and then cut it back perfectly. And then the scooped finish from James beyond the grasp of Demi Lambourne. He's only actually showed signs of celebrating the 6th goal that Chelsea scored, so pretty tough to please. They could be in for a 9th here, though, and they've got it. Turning the screw late on, just to reinforce how absolutely rampant they've been this afternoon. Jessie Fleming in the 90th minute for Chelsea makes it 9-0 to Chelsea. Look at that little flick, and then the toe poke finish into the corner from Jessie Fleming. Leicester 0, Chelsea 9.
The overall performance from start to finish from every single player, the fact we've made 6 changes, but the way we started, the way we pressed, the way we passed the ball, the way we moved into spaces, the way we were clinical, I think was the most ruthless we've been. And to be honest with you, we've been outstanding in training this week, so it's not a surprise to me.
I think from a personal perspective, like I'll own what happened on the pitch today. You know, we asked the players to play a really brave style of football and we found ourselves 3-0 down in 9 minutes. So I think there's probably a reflection piece for me to go away and have a look at there, which is really important for us with Arsenal and Man City coming up next.
While Leicester played at the King Power at the men's ground, so did the hosts of our next match. Few stadiums in the country are quite as iconic as Old Trafford, where Manchester United, chasing a top 3 finish, faced Everton. Emma Jones was watching on.
As far as the teams are concerned, Manchester United making a couple of changes to the side that ended up sharing the points with West Ham in their last league game. No Diane Caldwell, as she's picked up an injury. Maria Torres-Dottir, though, is back from an illness to play in defence. The other change is that Hayley Ladd starts with Vilda Borisa dropping to the bench. Everton making 4 changes from a 4-0 defeat at Manchester City in midweek. Chris Roberts talking about freshening up a side that has had a lot of fixtures in quick succession. Those changes include Tony Duggan up front. Izzy Christensen comes back into the side. The players who have been replaced all dropping to the bench.
Number 5, Natalie Bjorn. Number 6, Gabby George. Number 20, Megan
And racing forwards, well, it's Everton who are on the attack early doors, and they score! Well, that's a huge surprise. It's Claire Emsley who scored for Everton. And that wasn't in the script. A team that's been struggling for goals score first at Old Trafford. They've started positively, Everton, and with the first shot on target, they open the scoring. Darley finding Emsley, past Mary Earps. It's Manchester United 0, Everton 1. Corner kick for Manchester United. Well, we know what Katie Zellum can do with a corner. She doesn't go direct this time. Plays it short. Cross comes in. Oh, and it's a save by McKeever at a near post. It's still not away. A chance for United. The cross in, the initial shot saved, and then Galton just trying an overhead kick, which was also blocked away. Russo keeps hold of the ball, able to play it out to Batia. Batia with a decent ball in, it finds Manchester United head, and that's the equaliser, and it's Alessia Russo. She scores to make it 1-1 here at Old Trafford. Scoring in front of the Manchester United fans at the Theatre of Dreams to make it Manchester United 1, Everton 1. Her 8th goal of the season in the Women's Super League. Decent cross in, might fall to Toon. Oh! Head in hands from the Manchester United player. Could see that cross coming. She had plenty of space too. Toon to Blundell. Might be pulled back to Groenen. And the referee says that that will be a penalty. Lucy Graham trying to dispute the decision by the referee. Lucy Graham trying to get it away. Thomas was the player who she fouled. And it'll be Katie Zellum to put her side ahead from the penalty spot. Zellum versus McKeever, and the Manchester United captain from the penalty spots puts her side ahead to cheers from thousands of fans at Old Trafford. Katie Zellum makes it Manchester United 2, Everton 1. As we edge closer to full time. Zellum with the corner, Russo with a header, and that makes it 3-1. Another header from Alessia Russo, and that's her second, United's third, and you suspect the 3 points will be staying in Manchester. It's Russo with her second of the game. Manchester United 3, Everton 1.
I had no doubt that we'd get back into that game and take the points, but all credit to the players. What it's a lovely thing for us. What a great experience. Gone behind at home in front of all these fans and found the resilience, strength and quality to come back and win the game. It's wonderful, wonderful for us.
Anytime we lose goals and lose games, we're always disappointed, so we have to pick ourselves up and be better and learn from that. There's not many games of the season left now, so we need to turn that around quickly. Of course, we gave a good account of ourselves. We can do better, we know that, but yeah, disappointed with the final result.
Next to West Ham, who faced fellow mid-tablers Brighton, who have won each of the last 3 league meetings between the sides without conceding a goal. Commentary comes from Ben Andrews.
Soft touch that from Stringer, and Ellie Brazil doing the hassling. He's won it for Brighton here. Good ball too for Cargman. And now Whelan, 1-0 Brighton in the 3rd minute. What a dream start for them, and a nightmare for West Ham. They don't lose at home, they're behind here already. From their point of view, that is just too easy. Aileen Whelan passing it into the net. Connolly's corners, usually so dangerous, and that ended up on target. The Koivisto rebound is not. Stringer clearing off the line. Little touch in there from Whelan. West Ham have got around Williams, and Yasugawa bursting through here. Koivisto's tackle has, well, it's turned into a pass that for Brynjas Dottir, and then Longhurst on the follow-up is off target. Stringer. It's turned into a fine ball. Look at the space here for Svitkova. Angle chance beaten out by the debutant keeper start-up. It's Jallup denied. Megan Connolly, she's taken it short to Kargman. Wonderful stop from Arnold. That was heading in. Letitia. That West Ham box still crowded. Good ball in as well. Over the top from Carter. It's a lovely turn. Carter evading Sissoko, who can't touch her there. Nearly went all the way, Danielle Carter, to corner. Sissoko just got there, but then gave it away to Kargman. Koivisto. Well, it was coming in for Carter till Longhurst got there. Oh, what a hit! Connolly it was. Sissoko has kept on running here. On the charge for West Ham. Can she find a teammate? It's too much on the cross. 1 or 2 shouts of handball. Sagawa picks it up here. Great delivery. Brynjas Dottir, and then Williams, and it nearly sneaks over, but not quite. Gibbons. Sissoko battling back into contention. It's not the best back pass. Lee remains interested, and Kargman too. Oh, it's an absolute mess, and surely Brighton are going to take the points. Inessa Kargman taking advantage with an empty net. Brighton going above West Ham in the table. The Hammers are going to lose at home for just the 2nd time this season.
Lastly, to Aston Villa, on a run of 10 consecutive home defeats in the WSL. They faced Reading, who are without a league win in 5 outings. Ahead of the game, we caught up with Villa's Alicia Lehmann, who was recently voted among the top 10 most influential sportswomen around the world.
I think it's an amazing feeling. Of course, it makes me really happy. Yeah, we can influence all the young girls and stand next to Serena Williams. She achieved so many things in life. Of course, it's a big thing and an amazing feeling. So yeah, I think the platform, like obviously, it's so good to use to show the little girls and everyone in the world, oh, you can achieve everything. If you believe in it, you can make it.
It's Lehmann. Would you believe it? Aston Villa punishing Leicester with a goal in the 92nd minute.
I love this club. I actually love this club. Like, I'm so happy here. Every day I walk in the canteen and say, oh, good morning everyone. Everyone's laughing. Yeah, it's really funny. The girls, they welcomed me like in the start really nice. I think we just saw like a family like in this team. Like you could go to everyone, talk about things. It's so easy. Next to the pitch we do a lot of things together. So it's actually so nice to be here. I think we had really good games and also games that were really good that we lost, 1-2-0. Like for example last weekend against Chelsea, the last minute goal they scored was really unlucky. But yeah, sometimes we just don't score. I think at the moment, the final third, we need to progress and yeah, start to score. Because at the end, it doesn't matter how you play in the game. Like who scores the most goals wins. Reading is always a really hard opponent. Last time we lost 3-0 against them, like we weren't ready. And I think this weekend we prepared well. We did everything. We worked on the final third, and I think we have good chances, and it will be a good game. In England, like, every team can win against every team. We have to focus always on the next game and not think, oh, the season is over, like, you know. So of course we want to win. We want to show everything what we have. I think we have a really good squad now, and we can play good football.
Watching on for us at the Bankside Stadium was Paul Scott.
Carla Ward's side still needing the points to guarantee another season in the WSL. They're coming forward here with Sarah Mailing. Gets the cross in towards Petzelberger. That was a chance. First chance goes the way of the home side. Dismal run of home form for Aston Villa. But they've started brightly here against Reading, and there's a bit of space for Alicia Lehmann to perhaps play with. Lehmann causing problems, getting the ball in. Oh, it evades everybody. It only needed the faintest of touches. Mailing to take. Onto the head of Scott. Oh, a really good chance. Jill Scott sent her header wide. Here's Blinkild cutting infield, and it's a really good chance for Remy Allen shooting straight at Grace Maloney. Another chance goes begging. Here's Emma Harries, the substitute for Reading. Eikeland running at Pacheco, she goes down and the referee says penalty. Justine van Havermaet with the chance to put the Royals ahead, and she does. Hannah Hampton guessed the wrong way, and Reading take the lead here against Aston Villa with just over 20 minutes still to play. Lehmann. Nice turn, plenty of space for Alicia Lehmann. Going in search of the equaliser. It's Blinkild with the cross, Petzelberger with the header, and Petzelberger with the equaliser. They were only behind for 7 minutes and Villa are level. Blinkild with the cross and Petzelberger with the fine finish at the far post.
Confirmation of the results from match day 18 of the Barclays FA Women's Super League, and Villa's run of 10 home defeats finally came to an end thanks to Ramona Petzelberger's headed equaliser. Manchester United came from behind to beat Everton in their first WSL match at Old Trafford in front of fans. Chelsea made history, becoming the first side in the WSL to score 3 goals in the opening 10 minutes of a game in their demolition of Leicester, and Brighton inflicted a rare home defeat on West Ham. For the first time this season, Chelsea now lead the WSL 1 point above their London rivals Arsenal, and with a superior goal difference. United remain in third, 3 points above City, but have played an extra game. Brighton move above West Ham into 6th, while Villa remain in 10th, but are now level on points with Everton. With just 5 games left to go, can Chelsea retain their title? After today's showing, it's starting to look that way. Bye for now.
Oh, what a hit! And it's a third. It's Bethany England. Oh, it's got in. Chelsea grab a 6th. And there is Chelsea's 7th. They could be in for a 9th here, though. And they've got it.